Right. Hi guys, this is Dave with ArtKillers Clans, and I'm here with my second installment of the videos that we're putting up on YouTube and for the website at artkillersclans.com. I thought it'd be interesting if in this addition to those videos, I brought Steve Smith on with us and talked to Steve a little bit about the clans, since Steve is the main clan leader, and it was his vision that put all 7 of these clans together and got away from the idea of having feeder clans, and having partnership clans is what we're doing. So Steve, you want to say hello to everybody?
Hi guys.
So Steve, how long have you been playing Clash of Clans?
I've been playing for about maybe 10 to 12 months at the moment now.
Okay, and when you first started playing, did you start your own clan right away, or were you with somebody else?
No, I was part of. Well, I originally started off playing as a normal player, trophy hunting at the time. Back in those days, that's what people did. There was no such word of farming. I think farming's only just come into the game about maybe a good 7 months ago. So everybody was basically trophy hunting to be in the top 50 clans, with Town Hall 8, I think at the time it was. Yeah, that's basically how I got started off.
And I know when I joined when I joined you, I joined about 6 or 7 months ago, roughly. And it seemed like a lot of the players that you were with at the time had been with you for quite a while.
Yeah, quite a lot of the players who've been together since we was in Reborn. The Reborn clan sort of like emerged into another clan, and then obviously emerged into another clan, and then as we was a feeder clan for one of those clans, we sort of parted away from the main clan and started to take our own steps forward to our own name, as it is in the ArtKillers name, as it is now today.
And speaking of ArtKillers, I know when we started ArtKillers, several of us had discussions about what we were going to do. What made you come up with the idea of instead of having feeder clans, just bringing in a group of other clans to join with us?
I think in the development of that is the fact that, as in feeder clans, it sort of like scares people in a way. If you go on certain global and you see a lot of feeder clans, and being in a feeder clan myself, feeder clans exactly just don't really work that well. The idea of a feeder clan is basically for trophy hunters. Basically, if you're in a trophy clan, I reckon a feeder clan would work pretty well. Obviously, you feed in trophies into that clan, whereas in like what we are, we're a farming clan, but we have our we do whatever we want. We can either farm or we can either trophy them. But the idea of setting the ArtKillers way is it's more of a progression way instead of being in a feeder way.
And have you found it beneficial to have clans that, so to speak, have top players that could go from one clan to another, say, to help out in those clans?
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree that you need to have every clan needs to have at least 10 good players in each clan. In the 5 to 6 ArtKillers clans what we run, we have a good even just amount of levels in these clans. So it's not a case of taking all the best players into one clan and make it into a mega clan. We've sort of like balanced that out between all the clans, and we've made a good stepping stone with a good core range of players to actually bring in new players in and keep the clans going up to 50 players.
And I know that being a member of ArtKillers and getting to know you as the leader, I know that you have specific ideas of how the game should be played, and we started the website to make other players aware of that. Can you talk a little bit about as far as donations and how you see this game as as a social game, and that's important about this game, and why you're so strict on donations and things?
Yeah, to me, I think the social part is mainly the biggest thing in the game at the moment. I think a lot of people have met a lot of new players and new friends from all over the countries, and I think that's been a great beneficial for the Supercell brand. Um, Apart from running the game itself as a leader, I think it don't really it don't really matter what level you are. Say, for instance, you could be a level 64, but you could donate level 6 archers, and that donation is just as good as a level 100 is with level 6 archers. So, if you see where I'm coming from, it doesn't
Hmm.
matter what the level is, as long as the troops are strong enough. So, but now I think in the clans now you can request what troops you like, but I think a lot of clans are still with the default of archers. But I think a successful clan does rely on your donation levels, and I think having a strict donation level is quite important to any clan.
And recently, the updates that have come out with Supercell, um, how do you feel? How do you feel that the game is doing as far as the direction that they're taking the game right now, as it applies to what Art Killers is trying to do?
Yeah, I think no matter what, Supercell will always have fresh new ideas and they'll try different bits. I think there's been an interview on one of the YouTube channels where now they're trying to balance out the game, which you can see them doing at the moment. But like Supercell do, they sort of like bring a new update in, and then they don't really test it out with the players. So basically, what Supercell do, they let that run for 2 or 3 months to balance itself out, and then they bring in another update to balance out again. But but Supercell will always have the advantage. They'll always make it difficult no matter what. And I think it is quite challenging. It is quite a challenging game, no matter if you're trophy hunting or farming at the moment.
Hmm. And just so people that may not be in the clans may not know you, what level are you right now?
I'm currently 128 now.
Okay, and if
Will be in about the next hour. I only need about 5 more donations to reach 128, but I will be on 128.
and there's a lot of controversy that goes on with this game about how much money people have to spend, versus people that don't spend any money. Now, to get to that level, have you found yourself? Have you had to spend thousands of pounds to get there?
I think in the way gems are, I think it's up to your own self. It's up to you to go into the shop and press the gem button and put your own password in. Supercell do not tell you to put your own to buy gems. Supercell do. I know it's not a great amount, but you can chop trees down, do different missions in the game, which isn't a lot, but it is still. And I believe if you keep on doing that, you can at least get 5 builders. And there is a couple of players in our clan and around the Supercell clans that actually don't actually gem, and they actually have saved up the gems for 5 builders and they found the way through. But I think the loot penalties is one of the major issues now in Supercell because a lot of people you get quite a lot of new players. I think Supercell have concentrated on new players coming into the game, which is beneficial for the game because the more players you have, the better the more high popularity your game's going to come, and a lot of people are going to want to join. And I think with people not understanding the loot penalties and Supercell not advertising the loot penalties properly, I think that is probably one of the biggest downsides to the game.
Yeah, you and I have had discussions about the loot penalties, and I think you and I have also talked that there's still people that come in, and some people that are actually fairly high level, and you can be surprised that they don't understand the difference between trophy hunting and farming.
Yeah, definitely. Like when the first time I ever heard of farming, I was like, "What?" And I think people. people don't really understand the concept of farming. I think I don't know. I've come across players. Nah, farming's boring. Trophy hunting's the way to go. Oh no, you cannot trophy hunt. How can you trophy hunt with the elixir and the loot penalty? You can only go so high, and you need to spend gems. But I think it all depends on your personal preference if you want to trophy hunt or actually do farming itself.
And in this game, we talked earlier about the social aspect of this game and how it applies to, having people that play all the time and doing donations. Have you found it difficult to find loyal players that do that, or?
I think in my clan itself, I've got a really good set of players in my clan. I have literally got I've got a fantastic eldership team. Um, no matter what, we've always been 100% with each other. I've always been 100% honest with them. What we'll be doing, um, which direction we'll be going as a clan, and I think they've accepted that, and I think that's probably one reason why I'm still the leader today.
I think most people that are watching this, or whether they're in the clans or whether they're somebody that just came across this and interested in seeing what Art Killers is about. I guess one of the last things I'll ask you is, what do you see for the future of these clans? I mean, are you looking to have a couple of hundred clans all under the Art Killers name, or what direction would you like to see this go in?
Well, to be honest, if you look at the trophy leaderboard at the moment and the top clans, you notice a couple of the top clans. They've all got 2 or 3 clans now in the top 50 now. I think Bombay Canada have got their main clan at number 2, and I think they've got their second clan at number 5. So to me, I've had this feeling that Supercell looking towards boosting clans up to 75 to 100, maybe. Could it help donations? Definitely will do. Will it make more clans more active? Definitely will. I think it's a massive plus if Supercell do introduce 75 clan spaces in each clan. It will stop a lot of clans from feedering a lot, but also it'll make a good competition strand for the trophy hunting clans as it is. But apart from ArtKillers, I think at the moment we have got ArtKillers main clan, ArtKillers Plus,
I think there's
ArtKillers.
7 clans total right now.
Yeah, we've got ArtKillers Italia, we've got ArtKillers Netherlands, ArtKillers Thailand, and we've covered most areas. There's a huge there's a, there's a there's a huge game market in the Asian popularity at the moment, and there's quite a lot of Thai clans in the top 200. So we've looked at that, and we've wanting to have a Thai clan, which we have. There is a lot of strong Italian players, and what we've done is we've created an ArtKillers Italian clan. Same with the Dutch clan. There is quite a lot of Dutch clans in the top 200, so we've looked at that and we've done that, and we have 2 clans in there. I think in the next step for the ArtKillers is a trophy clan. We're definitely going to be looking at a trophy clan in the near future, because at the end of the day, the only way you're going to get looked at is if you're in the top 200. And as I know in global, you can talk to people in global, and people don't know who you are due to the fact that you got maybe a gold shield instead of your levels. I think before, when Supercell had the levels, a lot more easy to recruit. People looked at you. Not only that, asked you more questions. I think people don't really look at levels on global anymore. They don't even check clans. You get quite a lot of people trying to recruit leaders of leaders, and to be honest, Supercell could do to sit in there for a month and be natural global itself, and actually run a clan and think to themselves, well, if I run a clan, let's talk in global. It don't matter if you are part of Supercell or not. It's just to get the idea of what people are doing in global to attract people to play the game. And I've had it a couple of times where we've had a really high player level, and he's come across and I've asked him if he wanted to join, and he's sort of like said, yeah. And you look at the clan what they are in, and and they're in a very low clan. And to me, for a player to get a good beneficial, they need to be in a really good high donating clan to get the true potential out of the game.
What would you say, last thing I'm going to ask you is if somebody's looking at this video right now and they've been playing Clash of Clans and let's say they're level 80, level 90, but they've gone from clan to clan, what would you say to that person about ArtKillers to draw them in?
To be honest, if people look at ArtKillers today, if say they joined maybe 6 months ago and they've left to another clan, and they come back in today and they'd still realise, yep, I still know the same elders, still know the same core players, know the same leader, and you've looked at the last time ArtKillers have actually expanded. They've actually gone from 1 clan to 2 clans to 4 clans to 6 clans to now 7 clans. So really, in that way, it's evolving, and it's always going to evolve. But it's not going step backwards, it's going step forwards. Not big steps, small steps. And I think if anybody actually saw that, they'd actually agree on this. But for quite high level players who would probably who actually do jump around to different clans, yes, if you looked at our clan compared to other clans, yes, we're not the best at high levels. Like there's a couple of level 100 clans, there is a couple of level 90 clans, and players will always wanting to think to themselves, oh gosh, I've just turned to level 100, I want to join this clan here, I wonder if they'll accept me. Great, I'm in there. And I think because people are evolving so quickly now in farming, they're wanting to move away from the ArtKillers clan to move to a higher level clan. But that doesn't always mean that it's going to be better there, because at the end of the day is we've still got the same honest people, the same loyal people we started off from the beginning all the way till now. And to a good successful clan, I think people would realise that, and I think any leader will. And times have been hard in the game lately. I think you've seen a couple of top players quit the game, retired from the game. Also, you've seen quite a lot of players who'd sort of like take quite a chilled, laid back, who will actually who'll make their own clan up, who are level 100, and they'll actually recruit level 40s due to the fact they just want to enjoy the game a lot more and not have a pressured time being in the game. So I think as ArtKillers, if anybody was looking at ArtKillers clan, they'd see not big steps forward, but they'd see little steps forward,
Right.
progressing steps. That's how I'd like to see it looked at.
Well, I can speak from a personal experience that, I started playing the game, probably 8 or 9 months ago. Was in a different clan, and then I ran into you one day on Global, and I saw your level, and you were looking to recruit somebody, and I was lucky enough to get your attention. And I'll be honest with you, it's been a real pleasure to not only have you as a friend, but also to be in the ArtKillers Clans, and to make a lot of friends, and play with a lot of young people too. People looking at this can tell that you and I are not 16 years old. That we are a couple of older guys. I'm much older than you, but I do enjoy the social side of it, as I know you do, and it's fun playing with the kids too, because I know that they enjoy playing with elders and leadership that really care about them.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of clans nowadays. It's sort of like they have this idea where it's only adults only, no kids allowed. And to be honest, you've got to really think to yourself. We have got some good kids in our clan. We have got some young guys, and to be honest, if you asked them what their age was, you won't even know what age they were. So really, it doesn't really matter what age they are. Belongs you have a really good chemistry in the clan, and you're quite active, and you're there for them whenever they'll need a question. Because at the end of the day, it is still a game, but in our clan, it's more of a family clan now, and everybody knows each other, where they live, and everything now. So And I think that's the type of thing what all clans should have, and probably the top clans definitely will have that.
Yeah. Well, Steve, thank you very much for doing this with me. I know we talked about doing this a while back, and I'm glad we finally got an opportunity to do it. And I look forward to doing some base reviews in the future with you. I know we got a lot of the guys in the clans that want to hear your opinion on their bases, and it's
Yeah,
kind of hard to do a global chat, so we'll use this forum to do that.
yeah, that's great.
So, all right, Steve. Well, thank you very much. And to all the people watching out there, thank you very much for watching. And if you liked it, give it a like and put some comments down at the bottom for us. And if you'd like to visit our website, it's at www.artkillersclans.com.